It's just unacceptable. And you've known this. And I'm questioning it too because me and my father are similar. He told me last week when I was helping him out, he's like, it's the same thing for me over and over and over. He's like, he told me, he's like, I got journals filled full of things, and it's like, it's just the same stuff. And I told him, when I started journaling, I knew it was for a reason. Because I know I'm not doing something right. I'm still moving wrong. But I want to pinpoint it. I want to have evidence of what I'm doing. Because maybe I'll look back at that shit and say, what did I write in my journal? Gotta make money. What did I write in my journal? Gotta make money. What did I write in my journal? Gotta make money. It's the same shit for me. Go to work, motherfucker. I go and I quit. 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 You already know, you just have not found your purpose yet. But regardless, it is not acceptable because you're living off of other people, and that's privileged. Because anybody that would come from a foreign country would take advantage of the situation you have, and they would work hard. They would go work at McDonald's. I went to the McDonald's. The lady said, I'm not hiring. But there's a reason. Because you're supposed to be doing something different, brother. You already know what you're supposed to be doing. No jerking off. No smoking weed. No alcohol. And I know that's the other thing. Those are the only things that are consistent in my journals throughout the years. Number one, make more money. And number two, stay away from these three things. That's it. That's collectively what's been in my journal for 4 years fucking straight, dog. Make more money and do not do these three things. So I can guarantee you, bro, if you can just stick to that, make more money. Because 2-3 years ago, I was using this girl's car to do DoorDash and bullshit like that. Now, I got to rely on myself to take the bus to go where I need to go. But good! Because I feel that this is a contraction phase. Because even the big dog that I look up to on social media, he's slacking. You can see he's not doing what he normally does. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But this is the contraction phase, bro. And I can't help but have this feeling in my gut that you're about to make it, bro. That you are about to make it. The breakthrough is this close. If you just keep going, stay in a little bit longer. Because it's not how much it's how much you can take and keep going. Keep going. Go the distance. Because I tell you, bro, and even the girls know, she's admitted it. Because you are great on all sides except for one thing. The money! You're wise, intellectual. You're all about fitness. You have good morals, but no money. But in the world around, I see a lot of bad morals, bad judgment, bad habits, no self-awareness, but a lot of money. But it don't mean shit because the one thing that's missing is responsibility. You know, I was thinking the other day, like, I got a friend who has kids, and he kind of thinks like me a little bit, I'd say, but the one thing is he's carried a job, bro, because he's got responsibility. And I'm thinking, dog, why would I need a kid to initiate some hunger in me to want to get after it. It shouldn't be, and it won't be. Because you got to get after it now, bro. And God bless, because it could always be worse. It could always be on someone's different timeline. It could always be that if I was an actor child or whatever, if I had the fame and fortune as a young man, that I would have been way worse. Because it's more difficult for me to say no. The ability to say, I don't want none of that. To follow the crowd, or even just to say no. Just to say no. It's all life learning lessons, but it's at the expense of everyone around you. Because my friends and family are suffering. Because they're looking up to you for guidance. I see how I influence my friends and my family. The way they speak, the things they look at. I influence all of that. And they're looking up to you, and you're over here being a broke bum. Like, they think you're cool, bro. Your friends, your girl, they take your lingo. Even your dad. I went to go visit him last week. He's doing things that I'm like, if I didn't introduce him to that, he wouldn't even know about that. If I didn't buy him this, he wouldn't even be using it. But now he uses it every day. Shit like that. If I didn't introduce my friend to this book, he wouldn't be thinking that type of way. If I didn't talk this type of way, my girl wouldn't use that type of language or that lingo. I'm cool, bro. I'm fucking cool, man. But you don't have any money. And especially because you care about what other people think. And you won't tell people no. So if I had all the money and resources, I already know. Because that's how it was in the past. I have it all. I had a car, I had the job, I had the thing. But people would say, hey, can you do this? Can I ask you for this favor? I'm a nice guy. So 80% of the time, I'll do it. No questions asked. But if I ever say, nah, I don't really want to do that, because I have discernment, and I say no, then a person's like, what? Why? No. They get, not like they get upset, but they're kind of a little persistent. Not like they're really forceful or anything, you know. But to me, it just seems like they're kind of in disbelief. Like, wow, he said no. It's got to be yes. That's kind of the attitude about it. Friends, family, girls. Even girls, when I break up with them. Oh, it's not going to work. What? No, please stay. Okay. Same for everything with everybody. Because I know the way, and the motherfucker does not want to be receptive of my answer. And that's why I'm the 1%, bro. That's why I went a little crazy in 2019, because I noticed that everyone's full of shit and lying to themselves. And I'm like, well, if everyone's a liar, I'm just going to do it. That's why I haven't felt so bad about my behavior, because I know it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to my parents, my friends, my family, a girl that I date. But it's like, you don't understand that I'm looking at you the same way. But it's still not acceptable. Fuck it. But I tell you what remains, bro, and wash all that away, is that it's not going to work if you don't have God in your foresights, bro. And a movie that I really liked that I watched yesterday was Fury with Shia LaBeouf and Brad Pitt. Because I always had this image that if I was going through something frightful, terrible, that I would cling to the Bible and I would read it every night. And if you don't realize that we are in a war of attrition, that it is a battle, a spiritual battle every day, and that we are living in the last of the last days, and you are chosen. Few are called, what is it? Many are called, few are chosen. And you are chosen. So, bro, I'm talking to you. You know what to do. Put God first. Cling to the Bible. Do not do those 3 things. And work hard. I can work hard. I'm fine with it. Motherfucker, 3 years ago, I was doing 1,000 push-ups a day. Walking 21 miles. Crazy motherfucker. You're not lazy. Right? But you're too concerned about these motherfuckers. Especially if you were to get a discernment from God and he tells you to do something, but you're afraid, I don't know what they think about me. Or if you tell a person, they're like, nah, Josh, you shouldn't do that. And you're like, oh, okay, you're right. You know what to do. Put God first, brother.